video is a full face of Colourpop. Just warning though, my eyes are Huda Beauty, they're not Colourpop. I just didn't really feel like using the palette that I had. I need to try out more of their eyeshadows because the previous ones I've bought have been bomb as hell. I just didn't like the palette that I had purchased. So that being said, it's just all about the face, honey. And I'm happy with the color. I'm happy that I look really natural. It doesn't look like overly, you know, because usually I like to brighten and highlight and, you know, it's more like a natural look. But I hope you guys like it and we'll get right into the video. Hey guys, I'm going in with the foundation and I got the color Deep Dark 200. Looks kind of light, but I mean, whenever I do this with the foundations I have, they don't even end up being the shade I thought, but this does look rather light. So my first impression is that it is super light. Maybe a little even too light in my opinion. Not color, like, yeah, the color is light too, but I meant like the formula. Like I like lightweight, but this is like on another level. The coverage as well is not the greatest. It's like lightweight, like coverage. I like full coverage. I can even do like a medium coverage. Lightweight, and this is a little bit too light. The color's not the worst actually. I could work with this. I could work with this a lot. I've had worse foundations in my life. So going in with this, one thing I will mention is that I'm noticing I have to go over areas twice. And with a good foundation, you generally don't actually have to do that. Like I just feel like it usually works so smoothly. I am putting on really little. Maybe let's just add chunk a little more. So I actually don't wear like the L'Oreal's and the Revlon and like those drugstores. NYX was like one of the first that I actually like liked. I have tried them before, I just don't like how light they are, and this is what it's reminding me a lot of, are those ones. And I just feel like it's kind of patchy, whereas usually when it's nice and creamy, it's like an easy seamless application. This is not one of those situations. This is definitely a you can make it work foundation. I just don't really like to buy those because I like when they just work. Like, I don't want to make my makeup work. I can make other things in life have to work. Why makeup too? So I feel like this is pretty covered. I'm actually not mad at the color. I'm happy. I think it was a lot more shocking when I initially I put it on, but like it matches my neck pretty well, in my opinion anyway. It's a little more orangey, but you know, you use our other products to bring it together. So I actually got two concealers because I wasn't sure what color I was. So I went ahead and purchased the, oh, this is darker. Anyway, this is the Deep Dark 58. That's not going to be brightening, but that would be really good to conceal areas that just need to be concealed. And then I went ahead and got 56. So this is my issue with online brands, is that you can't see what you're buying. And I don't have Ulta here. So I would have even gone maybe like one more shade lighter, but this is okay. I'm gonna go ahead with this one. So Deep Dark 56. So as I was saying, we don't have an Ulta here, and oh, so that means that one's even darker. Yeah, I would have gone it one shade lighter with this. And there was a 54, but I could be wrong. As I was saying, we don't have an Ulta in Canada. There used to be one in Niagara Falls area, and they got rid of it. So when it comes to buying brands that are mainly online that you can find at Ulta, it's not easy. It'd be just like buying online. So if I buy on Ulta's website, it defeats the purpose. Like, I might as well just buy on the Colourpop website, which is what I did. So this is going to be a really nice natural face look though. In terms of the concealer, I'm really liking how it's blending into my face, and it actually looks like my my exact color. So it really just like help with my dark circles under my eyes and different areas like that, but it's not brightening me right now. But it is what it is. Alright, so going ahead with the No Filter Setting Powder, I'm going with the medium deep. This is something I appreciate too. I like brands that are now starting to have like more shades of powders, because when banana was the only option, it was literally like, this ain't it. This isn't even close to it. You know what I mean? And it's actually, this might bring some brightening under my eye. I like this. The application of this is hella chunky, but the true test is when you take it off. So the color is pretty decent. It is really orangey though, but this is better than what we've had for years. I mean, like, in comparison to other brands. If anything, I probably want to pack this under my eye to just brighten it up. But anyway. So, actually came off really seamlessly. That was better than how Fenty Beauty comes off. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pat this in. Alright, so I'm happy generally with the powder. I actually really like the powder. It set my face. It didn't brighten like I thought maybe it would help make it a little bit more to my face, but it didn't really do much. I'll probably add some more after this video is done of a different one, but anyway. So lastly, I'm gonna go in with their foundation stick. I'm actually so happy, like a brand that had all these things like drop at once. So this is the color that I'm going with, and that's Deep Dark 213. This isn't dark enough. Thought I bought their darkest color actually. I really did, but I guess not. And yeah, I really guess not. This is creamy. I actually really like this foundation stick. I'd buy this again in just a darker shade. But ooh, it's creamy. Sometimes it's so hard to work with foundation sticks because they just don't blend as nicely as like other things like foundation and concealer into your face. Like you really have to work it like as though it's like an eyeshadow. So I actually like how creamy this formula is. I just think the color ain't it's this, but that's okay. So definitely gonna do this video again. I'm going to the US at the end of April. Sorry, the beginning of April. So I'm gonna go to an Ulta and get like colors that really match me, and I'm gonna redo this again because I think that will make a difference. So this literally is like when you buy online with very little guidance. This is what you get color wise. And then lastly, I'm gonna use this Super Shock Cheek Pearlized in Avalon, and that is what I'm using to highlight my face. This actually is one of my favorite colors lately of highlighter because I feel like it complements my brown skin a lot more than a lot of other ones. So I feel like I'm getting closer to highlight colors that I like. But I feel like this is my favorite product that I got from this whole Colourpop haul, to be honest with you. And I was gonna do my eyes with the Bretman Pop palette, but I actually really didn't like it. I just didn't feel like the colors went on really well. And Colourpop actually does a good job with shadows and lip products, but that one I was just like, this ain't it, sis. So consequently, I ended up just using the Huda Nude palette instead. So overall, my opinion on the foundation, I like all of the products. The foundation specifically is way too watery for me. I don't like having to layer and layer. I just like having to do one layer and being like, ooh, honey, I'm snatched. You know what I mean? I don't want to keep on like adding and adding and adding. I think that's a little bit too much work for me. In terms of the concealer, I actually really like the formula. It was really good concealer. I just need to get a better color option. In terms of the foundation stick, love the formula. I think this is my favorite formula for a foundation stick. I just need a darker color as well. And in terms of the highlight, my favorite highlight right now, really is. I just really like to look more, I want to look like glazed, like a glazed chocolatey donut. You know what I mean? I don't want to look like I have another color. Like I just want to look like, ooh girl, you look like you're glazed, like you look edible. You know what I mean? Like that's what I like to look like. But I really do like the highlighter. Oh, and the powder. The powder was good. I was hoping it would help brighten because the concealer wasn't bright, but it didn't. But it did set my face, so that it did what it needed to do, which it came to do what it needed to do, and it left. So overall, I feel like you get your money's worth. There's a reason why there are more expensive beauty products, and there's a reason why there are more less expensive ones. You get a little bit more watery, a less coverage, and a little more work that you gotta put into it. And me personally, I'm lazy when it comes to my makeup. I just like a simple approach to my makeup. So overall, I love Colourpop as a brand. Definitely would purchase from them. I just don't think I'd purchase some of these things. The foundation being one. I would do the concealer. I would do the foundation stick if I could get a different color. I don't know why I got that shade. I feel like there had to have been a reason. I usually would just pick the darkest color, but I think they had so many colors for chocolatey girls like myself. I got a little overwhelmed and I didn't get like as dark as I should have. And in terms of getting the color ranges online, I felt like it was kind of tricky. And if you're blessed, like I said in the previous segment, if you're blessed to live by an Ulta, then by all means go to an Ulta and purchase what you need to purchase. If you're unlike me and you just don't have that blessing in your life, then online is what it is, or you watch videos like mine and you purchase from there. But yeah, that pretty much sums up my full face of Colourpop. I definitely will not be doing a full face to go out again with these products, but I'll use and dip and dabble in the different products that I purchased for probably the summer. It's a good time for these products. They're lighter anyways. Summer is where it's at. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, love you guys tremendously, and I will see you in my next video.